inside a snowflake, like the one on your sleeve. There happened a story you must see to believe. Way up in the mountains, in the high range of pontoons, lay a small town of Whoville, the home of the Whos. Arbor Day was fine, and Easter was pleasant, and every St. Vincent's Day they ate a fizz pheasant. But every Who knew from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single Who doubt. Ask any Who and they'll have this to say.
There's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day.
Decorations were being hung by the windows with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Merry Christmas!
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Christmas Day is almost here. Oh my, this tree is not up to our festive standard. Where's Martha? Where's Martha?
Working through the night and all through the day was the decorating committee led by the lovely Martha May.
Did someone call me? Hit me with a hot note, Whoville!
Everybody's waiting for the neighbor to
the year. That will make it an even 10!
Yes.
All right, Who's. Hop, Whovitt!
Yes, every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
What's that?
I said every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
That's true. Wahoo! Bingle bells, something, something, bingle bells.
That is not your house!
Nope, that's not my house.
That's what I said.
They should lock the door.
But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
Oh, the noise! Curse that Christmas music! It's joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes are too tight.
Ow.
But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Bahooba!
Exclaimed the Grinch, staring out from his cave with a sour Grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now, hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
The Grinch snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled, with his green Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. But how?
Oh, the presents! I mustn't forget the presents. Cindy Lou? Mom? Cindy Lou? Dad? Cindy Lou, where are you? Doesn't this seem a bit much?
Cindy Lou, you've been practicing your Christmas wrapping. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, you too? We can't talk now. There's so much to do. I have to pick up the Who hash and the roast beef. Remind me to get some extra Who pudding.
Extra Who pudding.
What could I be forgetting?
But what is Christmas really about?
The presents! Oh, that reminds me. We need to get a gift for your cousin.
What about the Grinch?
Betty Lou! How are you? Darling, hello, Lou. Have you seen my newest strand of twinkle lights? Aren't they fab? Who?
Yes, Martha.
Yes, forgive me, but did I hear your sweet child mention that mean old sourpuss?
The Grinch!
Yes, you keep saying.
Well, who is he?
Oh, well, you see, Cindy Lou, the Grinch isn't a Who. He's more of a...
A what?
Exactly. You'll know more about such things when you grow into your nose. Come on in here.
All right, everyone, we are 1 minute closer to Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's decorate.
Then the Grinch had an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch had a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do. Come on, Max.
He laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. I'm speaking in rhymes. Splash!
You're as charming as a peel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
I'm a weak one. I'm the Grinch. Ha! My heart's an empty hole. My brain is full of spiders.
You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
I wouldn't touch me with a 39.5 foot pole. No one's denying.
All their windows were dark, quiet sleep filled the air. All the Whos were all dreaming sweet dreams without care.
Merry Christmas!
You're having a bad dream. Go back to sleep,
Okay.
sucker.
When he came to the first house in the square,
This is stop number 1.
the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist.
The roof? Yeah, I don't think so. What's next?
Then he slid down the chimney a rather tight pinch.
Nope. Skip ahead.
But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
Yeah.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant.
Now that I can do.
Around the whole room, and he took every present. He took their sing-gangles, trigglers, and puzzles. He took their pantooglers, dazzlers, and wuzzles. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash.
This is gonna go right to my hips.
Then he shoved all the presents up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch.
I will stuff up the tree.
So the Grinch grabbed a tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small Who. Little Cindy Lou Who.
Santa Claus!
Ow! Hey, ow! Ah.
Why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree?
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie. And he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
You are not helping. Why, there's a light on this tree. That won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there and bring it back Here. I'm rhyming again.
Santa Claus,
What?
don't forget about the Grinch.
The Grinch?
I know he hates Christmas, and he's green with bad breath and smelly feet with shoes that are 2 sizes too small.
Ow.
But just because he's different, well, that doesn't mean he shouldn't get a present on Christmas. Good night.
You kid. But you're the character!
You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I take the seasick crocodile. It was dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags, and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up to the top of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip top to dump it.
Pooh-poo to the Who's.
He was Grinchishly humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up, and I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a minute or two, and then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. Now that's a noise
Grinned the Grinch.
that I simply must hear.
So he paused. And the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, but then started to grow. But that sound wasn't sad. Why, that sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came, somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas
He thought,
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He still had their presents, their food for the feast, the ribbons, the tinsel, even the roast beast. With a smile in his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerfully blowing Who sounds on his trumpet.
Uh-oh.
Look, it's Santa Claus!
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! High five, Max! We're not too late! We haven't missed it! All right, hello everybody. Merry Christmas!
Everyone!
Santa Claus. That is the Grinch.
Hi. Why are you dressed as Santa Claus?
Well, you see, I was just gonna... Oh, all right. I took your singingles, your tringles, your puzzles. I took your pantooglers, your dazzlers, and your wazzles. I took all your Christmas presents, it's true. But because of this child's kindness, I bring them all back to you. I'm rhyming again. And I like it.
Your cheek is so...
I know. Hairy,
No.
greasy, poorly. Do I ever say it? Oh, embarrassing.
No. It's warm.
Merry Christmas, Cindy Lou.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch.
Welcome Christmas. Bring your cheer. Cheer to all hills far and near.
Christmas Day is in our grasp. As long as we have hands to clasp.
Christmas Day will always be.
Just as long as we have me.
Welcome Christmas while we stand, heart to heart, hand to hand.
I got it. Big one coming through. Hey, kid, come on. It's a big moment. Come on, you don't want to miss it. Oh, do it.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, my family.
I'm sorry.
for the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. And this time we ask that you exit the theater so that we may prepare for our next show.